han seguido a través de tu carrera, también poder que puedan disfrutar de esta producción. Now, talking about new music, I think there's something cooking in there for you, right?
Yes, actually, I went to the studio last year while I was doing my last tour in Europe in November. And we went to the studio. This is gonna be the first. I only can say this. This is gonna be my first big project when it comes to sound because usually it has been everything based on my trio plus special artists. But this one is gonna be like a group, a big group of people, and with a lot of special guests also. And it's gonna be a big change in my sound, keeping my roots, keeping everything that I have done until this point, but it has like new new ways of sounds, and I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Every time that I like go to the studio, it's a very good spirit and experience and spirit too that we live while we're there. So I'm just looking forward to see how everything keeps going and whenever we're gonna release it, which we don't know yet. Um, I'm gonna be excited touring with that band.
That's excellent. Of course, you have friends. You have a first preview of it of that new album here on WDNA.
Well, actually, this is gonna be like a big group of people and friends, and that's something that I always look for. This one is gonna be as I mentioned before. Even when I was talking to the organizer, I mean, like Project, I said that I wanted to do something special for my album, and I think it's gonna be special.
Very good, very good. Congratulations, and we're looking forward now. If just if people want to follow what you're doing as well, or of course get your albums, they can find you all over social
I mean,
media.
I have a website, alfredomusic.com, and then if you go there, everyone can link to all the social media. I'm very active on social media all the time, posting videos and things that we do on while we're on tour or anything that's happening. And yes, I have all YouTube, social, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can follow me anywhere. So yeah.
Yeah, so people know exactly when the album comes out finally, and also where you're going to be again, maybe traveling, and someone from a different place would like to go and see you live, and again, all the great things that are happening. So as we're coming to the last few minutes of Cubaneando, I want to thank you so much for coming over, spending some time with our listeners, and here with us, sharing more of what's going to happen this coming Saturday for the Global Cuba Fest, as well as your current projects and some of the history that has been part of what your career and what your upbringing and the changes, especially this growth and this connection with so many different things. It makes what Alfredo Rodriguez is. Right?
I always say that I play what I live. So that's something very important for me. I understood that not when I was a kid, but then improvising, which has been the most important tool that I always have had when it comes to music. Well, we always improvise. We're improvising right now. But then, we do the same with music. Some people don't even understand that. We sit in the piano and sometimes it's difficult just to improvise if you are not ready to make mistakes and just ready to be naked in a way, in front of people. It's something very interesting for me because you have to be like able to just let it go. Yes, and I mean that's something that I think people are gonna. If you ask me what people expect in our show, usually something like that. It's like trying to bring that special moment every time that we play, and that always can really happen if you are really just giving your 100% and just being yourself. So that's what I always say that I play my life, and I hope people get the message while I am on the stage because I'm gonna be playing my life on Saturday at the Bandshell.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Alfredito. And friends, we hope to see you there on Saturday at the North Beach Bandshell, and again on the 12th for the Miami-Dade County Auditorium, March 12th at 8 p.m. with Carlos Alvarado Jr. In fact, they'll be here next Cubaneando next week. They'll be my guests here on the show, so we'll talk more about what's planned for the night, and in fact, the brand new album by Carlos Alvarado Jr. That is going to be another world preview. Carlitos told me, when I give it to you, you're the very first person to really play on the radio, so looking forward to that. And I'm going to close it out with, bueno, ya que estamos cubaneando con el punto cubano, de tu álbum también con Pedrito Martínez, que
Melina González, Lázaro Trujillo.
Exactamente. Vamos a cerrar con esto, así que and friends, remember Fundarte.us, MiamiLightProject.com for your tickets and additional information. I hope to see you artistic performance. And for me, I'll be back with more Cubaneando with Viviam Maria next Wednesday at 7 p.m. And remember, 24 hours a day, the replays on mixcloud.com. Si quieres, dale, dale, dale. Tomar unas fotos. Dale, claro. Eso sí me voy a ver aquí. Bueno, lleno de micrófono todavía.